Okay, so the reason that I chose was The Love-Based Afterlife by Dostoevsky. Um, Basically, in this, he talks about a grieving woman who isn't sure about like postmortem existence for her husband, and Zosama basically tells her to love her neighbor because if you love your neighbor, you're gonna believe in God and immortality, and the more you love, the more you will believe, which I think is a common theme in Christianity specifically, which is love thy neighbor and trying to help the others around you. But I do have a criticism of that because I feel like a lot of the times that Christians are extremely judgmental and sometimes they don't actually practice what they preach in the sense of loving thy neighbor. I feel like a perfect example of that would be the LGBTQ community. I feel like a lot of the time they are very, very badly judged, especially by Christians. And like some Christians will straight up tell them that they're going to hell because of those choices, which I don't feel is very Christian like. And some of the most like go to church every single Sunday, read their Bible every night type of Christians will tell gay people that they're going to hell. So while I feel like this is in the view, like this passage is in the view of God, I don't feel like it's in the view of all Christians because they are very hypocritical and judgmental when it does come to loving thy neighbor. I feel like sometimes Christians will only love thy neighbor if you love the same thing that they do, if you're on kind of the same path that they are. So the question that rose from this for me was essentially, is it possible to believe in God while not fully loving thy neighbor? Or is it possible to lead a good life while not like actively loving thy neighbor? And part of me says yes, and part of me says no. Part of me says no because of the reason that I talked about before, the issue with the Christians and gay people and how they've kind of ostracized them and don't welcome them unless like they're on the same exact page as them. But at the same time, I feel like you're not gonna like everybody. I feel like you're not gonna like everybody. You're not gonna be able to accept everybody. But I feel like if you use if you if your dislike is in a respectful manner, like you're not actively condemning them, you're not actively going out of your way to be some type of way to them, then I think that yes, you can live a good life while not accepting everybody. I feel like you cannot accept everybody but still respect everybody, and you can lead a good life that way.